Afternoon folks, here I am at the lodge, just about to hit the road soon, getting a bit of camping gear out, as you can see, because I've got some guests. I've got the crew from Walking Fish Productions, who have got a grant from SBS Viceland to make a documentary about old stripey, so it's going to be a big day. They should be here any minute now. And here they are, packed to the rafters. Walking Fish Productions. Deciding in that area right through the grandview. Card out, check the batteries and see how we've gone. Now we're trying to find a camera. It's in here somewhere. This is what happens when you have to organise these difficult shots. It's Naomi.
Hello.
And Lewis.
Hello.
From Walking Fish Productions. And we are still filming and getting bits and pieces. And hopefully we don't bump into any stock crossing while we're here. Alright, how you get, Lewis? Hit the road, buddy. Come on, full body roll back, Chuck Norris style. You can do it.
I think I need to change my undies after that.
Oh, I reckon you probably do too. I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, never mind. So, I am in the middle of filming with the crew from Walking Fish Productions and SBS Vice. And we're up to day 6 now, I think. It's been pretty full on. But we're out in the northwest of Tassie investigating some sightings, and currently we are heading to the site where Wilfred Batty allegedly was the last person to shoot a genuine thylacine in 1932, 34, somewhere around there. So see what happens when we get there. It could be interesting, and hopefully get a bit of extra local knowledge from the people that are hosting us out there, that have invited us in to have a chat. So I'll keep you posted anyway, see how we go. So, quick update. I'm still at Mobana. There's the fire station. And there's the sign commemorating Wilfred Batty's sad achievement. But more interestingly, over there is Wilfred Batty's house. And the Walking Fish crew are over there miking up Sean, who now lives at the property, and he's going to show us the exact spot where it was shot, which is even more bizarre, I suppose, and morbid in a historically significant kind of way. But anyway, it's still I don't know, what sort of spot is it? I suppose it's a memorial, I guess. As far as the government's concerned, they reckon that's where the last one was shot, and Benjamin was the last one that died in the zoo, but we all know that's bullshit, because there's been many stories come out since 1936 when the last one died in the zoo. But either way, we're in the zone, and we will endeavour to persevere and see what we come up with. So yeah, interesting place to be. So here we have the legendary location of where Mr. Wilfred Batty shot, allegedly the last thylacine to be shot, but I think we could all appreciate that there's probably been more shots since then on the Tasmanian Tiger Trail. So we're at Mobana here, Mobana fire station there, and the hall. Not a great day to be out here. It's a bit drizzly, but overall it's not too bad. It's not pouring with rain, at least. And yeah, I suppose as far as tiger historical places go, this is one of them. Even got a couple of reasonably accurate drawings of footprints there. But so be it, this is the spot. Oh, Wilf himself, Wilfred Batty, on the Poor beastie that he capped for trying to steal his chooks. I think it was tied to the fence in that photo. It may even be dead already in that shot. I'm not sure. It was just slowly dying, but anyway. There it is, folks. The spot. Basically, just up there on that bend is where Wilfred Batty's house was back in the day, and where he shot the last known shot, Thylacine. I'm actually standing on the spot where Wilfred Batty's house used to be. It burnt down in 1930, not long after he shot the alleged last Thylacine to be shot. Obviously there's a over there, but that was already here as well. There's Lewis from Walking Fish Productions filming me, filming him. When he had it tied up to the fence there, it was obviously along the driveway around the chook yard somewhere. So a bit sad, a bit morbid, but it's still significant for the story. Just over there you've got the Mobana hole, where I might head off to tonight and see if can't have a chat to a couple of locals and maybe pick up a few more stories of sightings and hotspots and that sort of thing. So plenty happening out here still, even though it's a nice, slow, quiet country day. And hopefully get a bit more info to have a look at and get a few stories, meet a few locals, and maybe have a few bevies, see how we go. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Big Falls. So I'm approaching the big tree at Mobana, and here's not the big tree, but is still a very big tree for a not big tree, and that's a Eucalyptus obliqua, or messmate stringy bark, and it's pretty damn big. Just look at this. This is stunning. Look at these old trees. Oh my God. Just amazing. Have a look around and you compare me to the size of the tree, you can see this is one beautiful specimen. This is a Eucalyptus obliqua, messmate stringy bark. These grow mostly in Tassie, Victoria, South Australia and New South Wales, possibly Queensland. I'm not sure about Queensland, but this has got to be a couple of thousand years old, this tree. This is just amazing. It's so huge. And if you want to just come for a walk around the base, I'll just show you how wide this thing is around. I'll pace it out as I go. So let's go, follow me. Basically 25, 26 metres, give or take a bit, all the way around the base of this tree. This is a magnificent specimen. We're in prime Tasmanian rainforest. This is a remnant of old growth, obviously, that they've kept. And there's beautiful specimens here. Oh, there's a baby tree here. This one's probably only about 500 years old. Still pretty amazing though. Even the blackwood trees are pretty big here. It's probably a good 40 metres. Okay, so I'm here with my crazy hair and my friends from Walking Fish Productions. We've got Dave, Naomi and Lewis. And Dave, I'm going to start with you because I've known you the longest. What made you want to get involved with this quest that I'm on and this whole mystery of the thylacine?
I think so many people are looking for it, and there are so many unanswered questions, and it's so interesting that the sightings have been all around Australia and in Tasmania as well.
Yep.
So it's part of, I think also part of me just likes being out in the bush, and this is a great topic that draws attention to the natural environment as well. So
it's good for the environment, good for the animal, and I suppose good for the Australian public as a whole to get on board and realise what's going on out there.
Yep, and a lot of fun for us.
Excellent. Naomi, you've came in a little bit further down the track, but you're as big a part of this as I am. What's been the best part for you?
The best part has definitely been being here in Tasmania in the bush. It's like you kind of get off the plane in Lonnie, and even then, even though it's like a urban centre, just like a sigh of relief. Just being out of the
takes a
city.
lot of weight off when you get off that plane, doesn't it? You breathe that air.
It's just so beautiful, and I think like Dave, I like being out in the bush and seeing the environment, and that's why I wanted to do this, is just to bring people who are in places where they don't get to see how beautiful the environment is, where they don't know that wildlife are really at risk, and that even to the point where, I mean, there's been so many sightings of this animal, and my worry is that there might become less over time as we continue to destroy our environment and eat away at their habitat and eat away at the habitat of their food source.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's got a bit of urgency to it, I think.
Excellent. Lewis, you're the man that does all the lumbering and labouring here with all of this equipment that you got to carry around. How's it been for you, mate?
It's been a bit of a wild ride. Yeah, definitely.
You're not talking about when we went up the mountain in the Subaru when you say that now, are you?
Yeah, no. No, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. I think the reason I got into documentary filmmaking was to meet people from different walks of life, people who I wouldn't normally get the opportunity to meet and talk to. So, yeah, this documentary and this shoot, the last 5 days or 6 days now, has been, a lot of fun.
7
days.
today.
Jesus. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and met a lot of different people and got to hear their stories, so that was cool.
Well, from a personal level, this is the longest shoot that I've had to do. So, you've certainly got me in the mode of thinking about all the different things. So, hopefully, I preempted some of the things that you wanted from me, and it wasn't too much of a hassle.
Definitely. You've been very kind to us, and if anyone's watching this, they should definitely stay at the Tassie Tiger Lodge. It's a very homely place. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Nah, look, all jokes aside, it's been a real pleasure to work with you, and I really look forward to seeing what you produce. And knowing who you're going to interview next is a little bit exciting. I'm not going to reveal who that person will be. People will have to wait and see till the finished product comes out. But I wish you all the best with your future careers, and in particular, the edit that you do on this. I'm pretty excited that it's going to be a really good, up-to-date version of events. Because like John and I finished our documentary, 4 years ago now, and things haven't quietened down. I thought it would peter off a bit after we did the documentary, like that would be the pinnacle of our effort, but far from it. And like I've shown you, like every other day there's more and more sightings coming in, and it's just so much information. It's just amazing how much is out there. So all the best to you folks, and thank you so much for your time, and I'm sure that everyone in Tagoa will be happy to see the end result. So good on you, and thanks very much.
Cheers.
All the
Thank you
best.
very much.
Thanks, everyone.